still on justice for MOHBAD. So what we have right now is a DNA, the paternity test that a lot of people believe will probably put an end to justice for MOHBAD. Like after the paternity test is conducted, any other thing that comes up then will be shenanigans. But then I want you to stay cool and calm because the result of that test will speak volume. Now, there are certain people who are kind of thinking that MOHBAD's father led them through the nose, you know, that kind of thing. Like the man knows what he's doing, but he made use of the public. Now, I don't want to think in that direction yet, but there is something that you need to hear. It dropped some few minutes ago. It is mind-blowing. In fact, it is mind-bending. So, there is a talk that is going on, and it got a lot of people bothered. Like, is this for real? Some are even suggesting, should we begin now? Like, should we pause? Let us begin to serve punishment. Let us show to whoever out there that we cannot in any way be taken for granted. I'm talking about, yes, you. That we cannot be taken for granted. With all that has been expended on justice for MOHBAD, with the time, money, emotion, so much. Some people lost their job because they are so invested on justice for MOHBAD. Some lost their spouse because he just could not understand. She could not just understand what this is all about. There is a lot that has gone wrong. Some things gone missing on justice for MOHBAD. For a young man, the majority I've never met. They don't know him. Some have not even heard his song. But the question is, what brought everyone together? What is that thing that connected everybody together? What is that thing that made it so mandatory that you and I must sit on it, press, push, and not stop? Well, you know how it is. Here, we don't joke. I've said it times without number. We are not rooting for one person or that person. Neither are we interested in this kind of one-sided justice. We are not going to be led into who we should go after or not. We are strictly for justice, and that is all that concerns us. Anything that needs to be uprooted, that needs to be unturned, whatever, we will do so without sentiment, without any emotion attached to it. Of course, we'll attach common sense and sincerity to whatever it is that is on justice for MOHBAD, and that's basically what it is. So, what is this thing? In some couple of minutes, be prepared, because it's going to hit you like a shocker. Like, share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, $ in the middle of it, may God bless you, may God replenish your pocket. If you like what we do, also for justice for MOHBAD, hit on that button that says thanks.
So you can't even survive for Baba. It take a soap or the tower. To buy the thing, they take a no. Baba said, and I quote, you want me sue me, and me call me mama sue me. Nkoto mu arifa push ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ lọ gbọ́ Perry, mo gbọ́ títí ẹ. Ọ̀rọ̀ ó ná bí, ó ná kan. Kò yẹ ká tí bàbá bá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tó yẹ ká Ifá sọ ní pé mo ti gbọ́ nígbà tí Ifá bá ti sọ báyìí impression ẹ ti already fún bàbá ní impression pé tó bá sùn mi ọ̀rọ̀ tán ni kò yẹ kó ṣe kò dá no that is number one. Number two, Yorùbá máa ń pòwe gan pé àwọn tó bá fòṣì tẹ́ lọ àwọn tó bá fòṣì ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ náà máa fi bú ẹ lọ́la. Òun lọ́rọ̀ bàbá Mohbad yìí. Òun lọ́rọ̀ bàbá Mohbad yìí. Ṣé bá rí mi pé nígbà tí justice kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí mò ń lọ Bukky Jesse ni mo máa ń lọ fún. Òun ni mo máa ń lọ fún. Ó damage nǹkan. Ẹ jẹ́ tó ọ̀rọ̀ bá délẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ. Ó damage nǹkan. Number one, bàbá yìí sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ó ní pé ẹni tí Bukky Jesse sọ pé kó mú un lọ síbì kan ó gba yàrá ní 40,000 ó gbà ní 5,000 ó sọ pé 40,000 ṣé rí àwa kan wà láti initially ta wọnú justice yìí a wọnú ẹ̀ wípé tòótọ́ ni but àwọn kan wà láti ilẹ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ.
no bí mo ṣe gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn kọ́ yẹn mọ́ mi ó dà pé ó ní 40,000 ọkọ̀ gbé wọn sí wọ́n wá demote wọn padà sọ ní 5,000 ìdí tí bàbá ò ṣe lè dúró fọ́dà mọ́ nìyẹn kò wà convenient fún bàbá mọ́ yeah ó ní 40,000 ọkọ̀ gbà fún wọn initially tẹ́mi ṣe digest ẹ̀ so wọ́n wá demote wọn sọ ní 5,000 bàbá ò wá lè bí ẹ̀ mọ́.
okay accepted mo ti ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà yẹn ṣẹ́rí àwọn greediness tẹ́ sọ pé pa bàbá Mohbad òun ló pa Mohbad gangan I'll say the truth nígbà tí bàbá ẹ̀ ń kọrin kó tó ti pé wọ́n ń kọrin bàbá àtọmọ ń kọrin Nàìjíríà náà wà tó ṣe máa fi ti ẹdí ti bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́
irọ́ ni bàbá
kó má kọrin
ọmọ yóò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ láyé
ẹ má máa sọ bọ́ọ̀dù
ẹ jẹ́ ọkọ̀ tó sọ
ọmọ
yóò lè bàbá yẹn sọ
nínú ìsìn
no ní kó má kọrin ní
ẹ ṣe
Yorùbá.
yẹ ẹjẹ níjà
No,
kí
ìwọ tí bàbá sọ
sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lè
ni
má
o.
blame ẹ lè dá gbogbo
Ìwọ tí
ẹbí
bàbá
ní
sọ
ọmọ
ni
Mohbad lórí.
bá ọmọ òun ló ní kó má kọrin kó òun ní sí
àwọn ló jẹ́ kí iye bàbá Mohbad fọ́ báyìí. I'm telling you the truth. tí ó bá jẹ́ pé òótọ́ wọn kọ́ wọn kú ọ̀run òótọ́ tó bá pa ọmọ ọmọ ẹ̀ ó kú ọkọ̀ lọ́run ibi tí Mohbad lọ́hún náà ṣe ń lọ síbẹ̀ ó bó tó bá pẹ́ tó bá yá ni ó ṣe máa lọ kò sáyé má wá kan kò possible tó bá yẹ pé òótọ́ ni Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn Mohbad gan greedy àwọn ọmọ àti bàbá tó ń kọrin àríyá àtọmọ tó ń kọrin nítorí pé wọn kọrin ṣùgbọ́n nígbà bẹ́ẹ̀ máa kọrin oníṣọ́ọ̀tì ni bàbá ẹ̀ ń kọ̀nà kò lè ní kó má kọrin.
Ẹ̀yọ̀bá tó now if you are blaming the dead ẹni sùúrù.
no wọ́n ti close sí wọ́n ní pé òótọ́ ló sọ
ẹni sùúrù ní omi ẹni sùúrù ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ń ṣe wà nísìnyí ọba ṣọmọ kan lè là léyìn lọ́wọ́ ni.
ó jẹ́ kí n délẹ̀ tí má délé ká sọ̀rọ̀ tí má délẹ̀ máa tí má délẹ̀ máa
mo ní yóò ní bàbá yẹn pa wọ́n ti sọ pé pé òótọ́ ló sọ.
ohun bàbá Mohbad kó má kọrin ni ọmọ
ìwọ ló
kan
ti
lè là lé
pa
mi lọ́wọ́.
ọ̀lẹ ni wọ́n.
yes ọmọ kan lè là lé mi lọ́wọ́.
ọ̀lẹ ni wọ́n ló ṣì.
ṣé mo lè sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí so nígbà tó mi ì rí owó tó máa make mo sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ máa kọrin tí wọ́n jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀ tó bá pa ọmọ ọmọ ẹ̀ ó kó kọ lọ́run ìyẹn ló mú bàbá yẹn because that is the passion tí bàbá yẹn ní láti lẹ̀ tẹ́mi ṣe rí o ojú tẹ́mi fi wò ló ní láti lẹ̀ sọ pé òun máa kọrin ṣé wàá rí ọ̀rọ̀ orin kíkọ yẹn nígbà tí mo bá dùkú ẹ jẹ́ ká blame ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká blame láti sinẹ́ bàbá Mohbad kankan ló ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀bí ọmọ tó so mọ́ bàbá Mohbad tó yẹ kí bàbá Mohbad tó yẹ kí iye bàbá Mohbad fọ́ báyìí wọ́n pọ̀ gan òótọ́ òun ní kọ́ máa sọ̀hún mo sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nígbà tí bàbá yẹn ṣe kíni tí bàbá yẹn ṣe tó lóun ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ pé ìyọba you believe jòsí kọ́ lélẹ̀ nǹkan tó sọ sílẹ̀ òun ni mò ń sọ lé lórí mo dẹ̀ ń fi klọ́ọ̀sì sí I will blame Latina, of course, because Baba ni Baba náà ni mò ń sọ yìí. Ṣàtìlì téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, that is in my opinion. Opinion tí ń yàtọ̀ tẹ́ bá sọ mi ò lè sọ pé nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ is not true. That is ojú tẹ́ fi rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ justice yìí pé justice yìí dàrú. Ẹ ní dá gbogbo blame ilé bàbá Mohbad lórí tó ṣe jèrè facts. Ọ̀wọ́n tó so mọ́ gbogbo ọ̀wọ́n tó so mọ́. Àwọn nǹkan ní gbogbo táìmù yẹn tó ń ṣe kinní yẹn wọ́n encourage pé nǹkan tó ṣe dà ṣé wọ́n kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí pé kò yẹ kó bá
Yọba I disagree with you.
Why do you disagree with me?
Thank you because kó tó di wípé bàbá gan lọ bá bọ̀dá Latin kóun fẹ́ kọrin ní gbogbo àwọn handy yẹn ti sọ fún bàbá Mohbad pé ọ̀nà tẹ́ fẹ́ gbà yìí kò dẹ̀ má kọrin bàbá dẹ̀ ṣe lágídí pé òun gbọ́dọ̀ kọrin.
Okay accepted nígbà tí bàbá ṣe lágídí kí ló ti láti gbà. Why is that in band?
What are you saying now? You're back in the show now. Èèyàn wá bá mi ṣe pé help me mo fẹ́ kọrin. Ó máa help me now.
No, mi help me. Mi le help you ẹ. Ó wo mo lọ́jọ́ kan. Ẹ jẹ́ kí sọ kankan. No, bó ṣe yẹ mi kọ́ nìyẹn o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí sọ kankan. Mi ìfẹ́ gbọ́ mi wà láìtàlẹ̀ sí mọ́bìlà sí la wà. Tí n bá kọ́ kí ni ayé mi máa dà. Mi ò fẹ́ fọ́gbà yán gan. mi ò fẹ́ fọ́gbàyọ mo ní ọjọ́ kan tí láti ti sọ pé justice tó ń wá owó ló ń wá wa èmi ò kò fẹ́ dá mi wà láì mi ò fẹ́ fọ́gbàyọ kan.
ìjọba àdìsọ nǹkan tẹ́ bá ní lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀dá sílẹ̀.
No, I know what I'm saying.
Níbo lẹ wà now?
I know what I'm saying.
Ẹ̀dá sílẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ bá ní.
Òótọ́ ni Andy Balaba sọ pé kó má kọrin. Àwọn Andy àti Latisha ń sọ̀rọ̀. They are very close now. Ọmọ ìyá ti sọ fún Latina. Ó yẹ kí láti sọ fún pé kó lọ wá instrument ẹ̀ síwájú. Tó yẹ pé ilé lọ́dọ̀ tèmi ó wá instrument ẹ̀ síwájú lọ kọrin yẹn. Orúkọ láti ò ní yọ ọ́nbẹ. I'm telling you the truth. Òótọ́ òun ni kó má sọ òun. Èmi ò sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ṣe dáadáa.
Ọdún wọn ti sẹ́yìn.
Because bá ti rí, wọ́n ní téèyàn bá ti náwó.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé mo lè sáré sọ̀rọ̀?
Ẹ kàn parí ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ ní sùúrù náà. Ẹ kàn parí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn lẹ́tà fi àwọn ló dìbò.
Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí blog òun èèyàn, ẹ sọ di fracas. Ẹni tó bá ti sọ opinion ẹ̀ ló sọ o, kò yẹ kó rí báyìí o, ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bú. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ máa gbé fọ́tò màmẹ́, ẹ máa gbé fọ́tò bàbẹ́, ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bú. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó ṣe gbogbo wọn yẹn náà fún bàbá Mohbad ní kí ẹ wọ nǹkan tó fojú kí o ṣe rédíò rí náà. I pity that man. Ẹ wo bó ṣe blog bàbá man yẹn tó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ sí nítorí kí ni nítorí pé ó sọ opinion ẹ̀ títí kan Ìyékìtì sọ opinion ẹ̀. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Nígbà tẹ́ wá ṣe gbogbo yẹn bàbá Mohbad kò fọ́ lójú náà. Ó wo gbogbo yín ó wá dín sí yìí eyín tẹ́yìn ti fi gé àwọn èèyàn kan jẹun náà wá fi gé yín jẹ ẹ wá ń complain gbogbo àwọn yẹn náà jẹ́ kí bàbá Mohbad mọ nǹkan pé nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí èyí dá eléyìí ò dá.
Yoba, but you heard in that VN that Arifa played to us that Baba Mohbad said something like 6 months that after 6 months kilo ma jẹ because he believed that justice is going to.
Ṣàtìrí ọjọ́ yẹn ibẹ̀ yẹn. Mi ibẹ̀ yẹn ibi kan wà tí gbogbo yín condemn mi ò dẹ̀ condemn. Ó ní wípé wọ́n ní kóhun sùn mi tí wọ́n bá dé police station wọ́n máa bẹ̀ òun tó wá dẹ̀ ti bẹ̀ òun máa gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ 6 months òun máa gbọ́ ipe nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń wá nǹkan tó everybody ń wá níbẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ dà níbẹ̀ yẹn nǹkan tó everybody ń wá is justice òun ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́ bẹ̀ òun because tó wá ti bẹ̀ òun nísìnyí ọ̀rọ̀ ni. So
why is Baba now diverting now? So because now the way you are talking now.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Why Baba diverting now? Is all those people surrounding him, healing him.
Are we the one that surrounded him?
Am I mentioning your name? I said all the people surrounding.
Sister Perry, sorry.
It is really the people that are supporting him.
Sorry. No, interject. I just want to make a quick submission. I want to talk to the woman. Yoba, please, I want to beg you for Ejo, mo kàn fẹ́ No, Ejo, mo kàn fẹ́ sáré make submission briefly. Yoba, please, can you calm down, please? Because the way you are talking, it seems that you are very, very angry. Calm yourself down first, please. I'm begging you, please. Calm yourself down. You have taken this justice very, very high. It looks so serious. I'm begging you. Please calm yourself down. I will even advise you not to talk for now until when you're calm, please. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Oh yeah, my test sorrow. Mama about it.
Okay, ma.
No,
okay.
I don't want to say. Only take us on no face on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I free to talk?
She got the best on here.
No, mommy, she's just an advice. Okay, so for you, you don't care about.
That's where I talk.
Calm down.
Oh,
no,
want
to pick our point there. So there are some places that you don't have to say the truth. That is a year for you. No, even if you see
calm down. I know. Because the way Terry I know that's your voice, but there's a way we can analyze and it will be when you are talking it was as if you're panting. Ben you breathe please, calm down, please. Yes, to get it. Calm down. That's what I came up to do. Please, just calm down.
Thank you.
Don't take it too. Please, I'm begging you. Thank you, ma.
That's where my first bit. Sherry,
hold
I
on,
will still
hold
stay
on.
on my point.
Hold on. I know everybody have their own opinion. You have your opinion, you're airing your opinion. But Korama sọ̀rọ̀ slowly with calmness.
Nítorí
Please.
kíni? Nítorí justice kí wọ́n change my bí Ọlọ́run ṣe dá mi. Ọlọ́run ṣe dá mi.
No.
That's the
Bọ́lá
what
ṣe
created
dán
me.
yàn.
That's fine. That's fine. Àdúrà mi ti gbà. Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe fẹ́.
That's why I talk. Ẹ má sọ pé mò ń blame Mohbad. Tí gbogbo yín bá sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ọ̀rọ̀ olórin yẹn. That is my opinion. Me,
ìyá ọba
lè blame olórí èèyàn lọ fún ẹni kó má help olórí ẹbí we help anybody.
I say no is a capital no.
Ṣóhun nìkan ló ṣe help anybody náà. Anybody má débi fúnra wọn please. Don't forget.
Ẹ jẹ́ mo lè sọ̀rọ̀.
Fine. Ẹ jẹ́ kó blame anybody. Ẹ jẹ́ kó.
Ọkọ rẹ̀ kọ́ ló ń sọ. Nǹkan tí mo sọ ni kò sọ. Má sọ bá yín sọ. Ọkẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́ngbà yẹn.
Mọ́mí ọba ẹjọ́ náà gbogbo wa la jí ní bíbá yìí náà we are one. Ẹjọ́ náà ẹjọ́. Okay, can we get ṣé a lè stop ká má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ́? Ṣé ẹjọ́ so that a ní jà so that ká tún wá ṣe division bíbá yìí.
Mo máa sọ ta lẹ́yìn tí ọ̀la
ẹni sùúrù ẹ wo
mo máa sọ ta lẹ́yìn àdúrà mi jẹ́
ìyọba ẹjọ́ ẹ calm down.
No, jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀.
No, I want her to calm down.
I'm not fighting with anybody. I just want to say my
opinion. The way you had some you are being.
That's the problem.
Please don't ever blame the dead. Please. Anybody who is dead, we don't blame them. Please. Don't fault them. They are gone already.
Tó bá dọjọ́ wájú sí ṣé ẹ̀rí ọkàn náà ò ní máa jẹ́ ipe báyìí ni àbẹ́ni tó ti mọ̀ pé òun ló ń lọ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé òun ò fẹ́ káṣírí àwọn tú sí torí bàbá ọlọ́mọ náà ò fẹ́ káṣírí òun tú òun ni wọ́n fi ń ṣe lè ṣé tó bá dọjọ́ wájú sí ṣé wọn ò ní mọ wá bọ́mọ yóò ṣe padà sínú ilé bàbá ẹ̀.
Tí bàbá ọlọ́mọ yẹn náà pọ̀ bàbá ọlọ́mọ yẹn náà pọ̀ kí ẹ pé wọ́n yá ti bàbá yẹn gbà ní. Ibẹ̀ ní èèyàn kí ńlá kan ló lọ ọmọ.
Wọ́n sọ fún bàbá náà ní ìsìn tí wọ́n sọ fún bàbá ti sọ.
Èèyàn ńlá tó lọmọ yẹn ṣé kò wá lówó ju royalty yẹn lọ ní àríbá wa.
Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń tún sọ fún bàbá sáré táìmù tí bàbá wà báyìí lóòótọ́ téèyàn bá ń ṣe nǹkan dáìbì kan bàbá ti wà lórí oríta kò yé mi mọ́ àfi kọ́lọ́hún ó ṣàánú àti àdúrà tó ti yé ń sè bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló yẹ kí bàbá kan lọ jòkó kán wá wo àwọn èèyàn ṣé búlẹ́ẹ̀tì tí gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀yìn ìyá dáadáa yìí ti kálukú ti gbà mọ́ra ni madam kọfí èyí tí ò ṣe náà olóríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣi ìjà tí wọ́n ti bá gbogbo wọn jà ṣé bàbá òwárò yẹn ni àbí ẹ wo nǹkan tí Bukky Jesse ẹ wo iṣẹ́ tó bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ṣé wọn ò wá rò yẹn kan ṣẹ̀ wá fi mọ́ tiwọn àwọn péréṣe kan wá dé.
Ṣé bàbá ló jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́ Bukky Jesse ni?
Ó yẹ kí bàbá ó tètè wọn pa òun tí wọn ò bá wò pé ní tó fi dàbí pé ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Ẹ lọ kó 17 million yẹn fún Bukky Jesse.
Ìpè tó nígbà táwọn péréṣe yìí bá wá dé ní ìsìn torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ já nǹkan gbà mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ lórí ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ yín tán bá wá lọ tì yín sí kànga ní ìsìn tí wọ́n wá gbogbo àwọn táwọn náà dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ mú wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ tí wàhálà wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So ó yẹ kí wọ́n rí ẹni tí ò bá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀.
Mi gbọ́ lẹ́nu bàbá àbáwọn lọ́ọ̀yà rí nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Sam Sodium.
Àwọn ni wọn ò ṣe nǹkan kan lórí ẹni bẹ̀tẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ń gbégbèsè àwọn sẹ́sìn àti wọn ò dákẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn náà.
The public, I mean the good public, not the bad public. The good public away from Baba. It is not that Sanshito now wants to start working as a pro bono. You understand? He will now tell Baba, don't worry, I will be working for you because he knows he has chased away all the supporters of Baba. So he will now say, I will be working for you selflessly. Then when we get the royalty, you will now pay me. But when Baba still has us, when Baba still has everybody, he will be telling Baba to go to the public and collect money. But now that he has used Baba to make some very offensive statements, he will not be asking for money again from Baba. He will not be telling Baba, don't worry, I will be working. Later I will collect the money. You can see how evil that man is.
But General, nǹkan tí mi sọ nísìnyí pé owó DNA tó fẹ́ ṣe báwo náà ṣe máa rówó tán máa fi ṣe.
Sansitu máa kó fún wọn.
Sansitu ò lè kó Sansitu.
Ṣe bí ó ti ní royalty.
We are waiting for the CCC now. We are waiting for the CCC first. Wọ́n ní ilé tó ń kọ́ fún wọn pé mistake ni.
Fake ni ẹ̀ náà.
Wọ́n láti gbé ọmọ wọ́ọ̀dù ni. We are waiting for the original ọmọ wọ́ọ̀dù. We know what their plans are.
Ó ga o.
Sansitu yẹn èṣù ni èṣù.
Èṣù ni olórí burúkú ẹ̀dá ni mẹ́rin.
Wọ́n náà sọ bí àgbẹ̀nà dákẹ́ sẹ́rí Sansitu gan yóò jórí burúkú bá kú ìyà.
Ẹ mọ̀
orí rẹ̀ lápẹ́tú o.
Wúrà ń bù mí nǹkan tí mi ń tẹnumọ́ láti jọ ìjọ yìí nìyẹn. Sẹ́rí láti gbà tọ́rọ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó retí kan.
Wọ́n ṣe yí mú o the streets wọ́n yí mú sálẹ̀.
Ó retí kan. Situ hate kan call you out. So a máa continue máa call olórí burúkú.
Ó hate ẹ̀ sì ń wúwa kà.
Orúkọ tó lòun ti fi for several years yẹn.
Àbàjẹ́.
Àwa máa fi kódà kò lè gbà á lọ́dún kan tá máa fi borúkọ yẹn jẹ́.
Àbàjẹ́.
Àbàjẹ́ kiri ayé Ọlọ́run gbọ́.
Ṣó ṣẹlẹ́lẹ́yà.
Ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Yóò sì ẹlẹ́lẹ́lẹ́yà. Ẹ wò gbà tí wọ́n fi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bùtí sànù olórí burúkú yìí tó fi dé tí gbogbo wa ti believe náà pé bàbá yóò kì í gbà pé sànù criminal ni pé ó ti di iṣẹ́ tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn pé kinní kan tínú wa ti ń dùn pé sànù yìí ò ní gbà o kò ní ṣe wá àṣọ lórí burúkú tiẹ̀ náà àṣọ lórí wọn bàbá wíṣàgbì tọrọ wọn ò kó súùtù wọ̀ bí àlùbọ̀sẹ̀ eléwé wọn wà wẹnu ẹgbẹ́ kan dis corona yìí lọ́wọ́n ọmọ ṣe bíi ti kọ̀ọ̀kan Sansitu ó jẹ ayayayaya ó jẹ ọpọlọ ó sì fẹ́ fò jáde inú etí ẹ̀ ìmọ̀ kankan o ò béèrè lọ́wọ́ falafala ni ṣé sànù ò béèrè lọ́wọ́ falafala ó rábùrò òkú ọ̀sán kan òru kan ní sáà ní falafala ní ògbójúbọ̀ tàmọ́ ní ṣe ní kọ̀rọ̀kọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀ Sandy ni ó Sansitu.
Wúrà bọ̀ mi mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan because lẹ́yìn tí gbogbo kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tán ní VDM ṣe bọ́ síta tó fún wa láwọn nǹkan tó fún wa so ibo wa ni ká wá fojú sí pẹ̀lú because gbogbo plan tó ń lọ yìí náà àṣà ní gbogbo àwọn new lawyer tó dé yìí gbogbo ẹ̀ ò ṣẹ̀yìn VDM so ibo ṣé gbogbo wa náà àti VDM àti critical thinkers gbogbo wọn náà ni wọ́n dà sí pé not physics coming.
Mọ́mí lè rí wọ́n ní VDM ń dúró dé Ìyábọ̀ tiẹ̀ ní o wọ́n ní ò jẹ́ kó play evidence tó kú o wọ́n ló ń dúró dé Ìyábọ̀.
Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́ tí a bá gbọ́ bí York Daddy ṣe sọ lẹ́nìí àti lọ sọ́dọ̀ VDM bàbá kò ṣẹ̀yìn àwọn critical thinker kan náà yìí tí wọ́n láwọn ò ní sáìnì fún yìí àwọn ló ṣe gbogbo iṣẹ́ yẹn pátápátá tí bàbá fi lọ rí wọn as a matter of fact gan wọ́n ní VDM fẹ́ lọ sí last corona but kò lè padà lọ mọ́ ni so nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá rí bó ṣe rí yẹn ó ṣe wá jẹ́ nísìnyí ni ọ̀rọ̀ màá sáìnì mi ò sáìnì ṣẹ́ wá nígbà tẹ́ mọ̀ wípé a ní more than enough evidence ní èyí tó ti sọ ní corona àti èyí tí VDM tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbé jáde so why tó fi wá jẹ́ táìmù yìí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ wá tó fẹ́ jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ after almost 2 years àbí after 2 years ni ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní sáìnì ṣẹ́ wá wọ̀ ibẹ̀ yẹn ni kò ti yé mi.
Thank you, Gladiator. Let me explain something to you. You will notice that before VDM came back with these WhatsApp revelations, I cannot deceive you. With the outcome of Corona inquest, the emperor was losing a lot of ground. Do you understand?
Benny.
Wumi and the anti-justice, they had the upper hand. But as soon as the VDM came around, VDM revelations became the game changer.
Benny.
And a lot of people showed interest
on this case again.
MOHBAD. You get it? A lot of people. Wumi was under serious prayer. Baba Liam was being choked. All their supporters, including PS, including all these Eleri Bububu, all of them,
General Avenger, mo fowó àti ọmọ ti yín lẹ́nu. Hold on. Mo rántí ìgbà kan tí Wùnmí tó ń ta tó wà àti VDM tọ́jọ́ ń ta wọn síra wọn. Tí ó ń kọ títí ẹ̀ tí VDM ń dá lóhùn tó ń kọ títí ẹ̀. The only time tó jẹ́ kó stop ni ìgbà tí VDM sọ pé DNA yìí o òun á sanwó ẹ̀ kó máa gbé ọmọ yẹn bọ̀ òun á ṣe everything gbogbo DNA yẹn bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn báyìí ni Wùnmí ò ṣe dá lóhùn mọ́.
Wọn bí dá kó dá lóhùn náà.
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Ẹjọ́ má bínú ẹjọ́ tó Ọlọ́run ọbẹ̀ yín mọ́mí rẹ̀ àánú.
Dájú wa.
Ṣé kò sí anyway tá lè fi reach VDM ká jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé kóòtù ti grant order fún DNA yẹn ni.
He is aware of that.
Because we should let him know that.
I'm very sure he's aware of that.
How sure are you, ma? Are you sure? Because
sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure.
Let me tell you something. VDM will not put his nose on the DNA if he is not formally invited or if the whole thing is not surrendered to him. The process to VDM with DNA is almost similar to the process that people can think that one propose. Sharing the power to come sign document. The war is not against the document. The war is against the DNA. The solution will make a lot of
exactly. You are making sense. Yeah.
Money logistics is the problem one. Ẹ máa gbé láti joy wọ́n wọ́nà pé kí ni DNA ọ̀nà ṣe máa ṣe báwo ló ṣe máa jẹ́ kò sí anybody tó mọ̀ láàrin wọn and they were not at peace. Ó ní wọ́n ṣe wò pé okay tẹ bá ní pé ń lọ sí Àbújá pé ẹ fẹ́ gba Kogi state lọ okay táwa bá dènà yín kẹ tó dé Kogi state gan kọ́ at least ṣebí tẹ bá dé Kogi state lẹ máa dé Àbújá táwa bá ti dènà yín kẹ tó dé Kogi state kọ́ ṣé àti dìfìtì yín òun ló ṣe fi lè ṣe pé bàbá mọ́ sign wọ́n control yín ni wọ́n respect yín ni ẹ mọ́ sign yẹn kíníkan nítorí wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé àwọn critical thinkers wọn ò ju ọwọ́ bó ṣe máa ṣe díẹ̀ níyẹlẹ fún wọn. The critical thinkers refused to tell them the logistics.
Benny.
And they really wanted to know the logistics.
Nobody knows.
They were not at peace. That was why I fi dàrú láti level yẹn. Ìkà ni gbogbo wọn ìkà òṣì òun ni gbogbo wọn.
But tabanika wọ́n wá wò bọ̀ náà màmá mọ́mí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì náà ti sọ fún wa wọ́n máa ń fi ògùn ẹ̀gbárí ni ṣebí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Liam kò ṣọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Liam ló jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ wọ́n kó tó di pé wọ́n join wa lórí TikTok ìgbà tẹ́mi máa mọ̀ wọ́n orí Facebook ni nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń tẹnu mọ́ ni wípé Ọlọ́run tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn àjò yìí ó ti fi final lé wa lọ́wọ́ gan kí ìrìn àjò tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ in other words ọmọ yẹn ò lè ever jẹ́ ti MOHBAD wọ́n máa ń sọ tán máa ń fògùn ẹ̀gbárí ni so nísìnyí tó bá wá dé wà lọ tán dé tán bá ní MOHBAD ló lọ́mọ á béèrè lọ́wọ́ màmá pé Ọlọ́run tó sọ ń gbà yẹn wípé òun wà lẹ́yìn ogun yìí àní tó bá ń ṣe ní 100 times ọmọ yẹn kò kí ń ṣe ọmọ MOHBAD àwa fẹ́ wo ibi tó máa gbà wọlé àṣẹ ìyá.
ọmọ bínú máa ṣe ẹ ti gbàgbé ni pé wọ́n sọ pé àwọn máa pa bàbá MOHBAD di ọmọ tó bá positive.
God bless you fearless ẹ kọ́ ìgbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ ti pọ́ńtà tá a lè gbàgbé.
There's what we call double life. There's what we call double life. Let me tell you, this issue is like a case of politics. When politicians are campaigning for elections, they will tell you, if I don't do this, if I don't do that, if I don't do this, come and kill me. As soon as they win the election, ṣebí ìwọ tó bá ti rí wọn ni wàá pa wọ́n. Sáwọn tó ń kó security káàkiri ló máa pa lẹ́yìn tó máa ṣe anything fún ẹ. Don't let me deceive you. Gbogbo yẹn na shenanigans. Double life ni woman yẹn live. If you are talking, you need to walk your talk. Do you understand? That's why the English is up. Actions speak better than voice. People can end up with people back on the only or no kogan and baba wa ma padà. Kalambase ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu. Ẹnu lásán òní wọ́n ní. At the end of the day, wọ́n nǹkan tó lọ ń sọ lẹ́yìn. Kí mú ìwà bá ó ba DNA jẹ́ fẹ́ ká tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Lẹ́yìn ló ti lọ ń sọ yẹn o. Ó lẹ́ máa mọ̀ pé inú ẹ̀dà jìn kò tó ayé. Gbogbo ilé tó fi ń pariwo bàbá Liam yẹn kìlìkà. Ẹ mọ̀ bóyá àwọn àti bàbá Liam kan ti lọ sẹ́tù lẹ́yìn. Àbẹ́ wọn kò possible. Kò sí ní tí ó possible. Ìwà wọn lẹ fi máa mọ ewé yẹn tí wọ́n jẹ́ gan.
Ó possible because tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó ti sọ lórí ìkànnì yìí ó yẹ káwọn náà ti fojú bọ ilé ẹjọ́. Ṣebí àlè ló pa ọmọ mi lásán ló yọ petition nínú. Ó ṣe wá jẹ́ tó ń pariwo lójoojúmọ́ kinní tó dẹ̀ wà lọ́ndì grand tó ń ṣe kankan fún.
Ìkà ni wọ́n. Ìkà gidi ni wọ́n ẹ̀. It is well.
Àtàyè tí mo ti jẹ bó ṣe mo tiẹ̀ ṣe ló ṣe yẹn kò dẹ̀ ń ṣòun náà. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kan máa tí mo fi sí o. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ò ṣe ẹni tó fi ṣọ́ 700,000 ó ṣèǹde pé kó lè tàbí. Ṣùgbọ́n ibi tó gbé èrò yẹn gbà obìnrin fẹ́ nìyẹn ṣojú òun kò ṣe ojú ẹ̀ rárá. Bí mo ṣe máa sọ níjọ́ tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá kàn pé nínú 700 mi ìná 100.
Very proud man.
Ilé tó náà ń gbà fún mi bẹ́ẹ̀ 40,000 per day. Capital no is 5,000 per day.
Mo fọ 40,000 per day to 5,000.
It's 5,000 per day. Ẹgbẹ́ tó fún mi ní yàrá mi sọ fún mi rìn ibi táwa tún ní ọ̀làdé alóyè kìdé.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Ògbólúwa ẹ jẹ́ kó land. Ọ̀rọ̀ Ògbólúwa ẹ jẹ́ kó land. Ẹ jẹ́ kó land. Ẹ jẹ́ kó land.
Fún ìgbà tí mo wá padà lọ, mo bá gbéyàwó mi dání mo da sísẹ̀mù wọn rú. Wọ́n rò pé bí mo fẹ́ gbà bí má gbà bẹ̀ ni nà.
Gbàbẹ̀ má gbà bí.
Sọ nǹkan tó fọ́ ọ lórí nìyẹn, mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún ẹ pé èmi o, kérúbù náà pè mí sí o, kérúbù yẹn náà mo dẹ̀ máa ṣe. Ẹ lè darí mi. So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn, ẹni tó interpret fún mi ò ṣe dáadáa, ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn ni ò ṣe dáadáa, woman yẹn rẹ́dì. Ṣé ti gbé tó ti gbé tó parí ẹ̀? So tó bá ní kí n dá lóhùn, á dà kan rú. Wọ́n níbẹ̀ ni bàbá bá ń ṣe. Ṣé kí mo ti tẹ́jú Africa television náà mọ́lẹ̀? Wọ́n náà ń wèrè kan ní ìmọ̀rí.
Òun ti ẹ̀ ya wèrè. Mo sì ń gbọ́ ẹnìkan sì sọ fún mi lẹ́nu bó ṣì ń sọ̀rọ̀ káàkiri ní tiẹ̀. Wọ́n wá ń sọ ibi tí mo fẹ́ ka mọ́. Wọ́n ló ṣe sọ.
Ṣé pé mi ò da? Mo lè má dá lójú ẹ̀.
Ẹ lè dá lójú ẹ̀ náà nígbà tí o rí olè tó fẹ́ jàjà.
Nígbà tí ibi tó fẹ́ gbà wọlé o ò ní kọ́bọ̀ o fẹ́ jogún gbogbo ohun tí a ní. Olórí ibú. Mo tún dín kókò yẹn ló tún jù sẹ́nu. Àwọn aṣọ tó ti di bí ọdún mẹ́wàá tó ti wọ̀ ló wá gbé sọ́rùn ló ń wọ̀ kiri.
Wèrè tó wá bá yín lé ó wálé ó tún ra trọ́fì méjì.
Ó wá ní mo ní security ẹjọ́ kí mo fẹ́ secure ẹ bá ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Security ṣé security ló kọ́kọ́ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé ó ti gbówó fún mi ní?
Ẹ tó ti ya wèrè.
Ó fún mi ní 1 million kó ní security tẹ̀lé. Ó fún mi ní kankan ó ní kí security bẹ́ ṣọ́ ilé tí ò nílẹ̀ kò sí olè ń jà ń bẹ́ẹ̀.
Òye mi mọ́ o.
Ẹ bá ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ilé tí ò nílẹ̀ kò tí ò ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ tí ò ní window tí ò ní bọ́gláàrì ó lè ní wọ̀bẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ilé ìtọ́ ti rẹ́ tí bọ́gláàrì wà ń bẹ̀ tó ta kọ́tẹ̀ síbẹ̀ tó taná ibẹ̀ ló lè fẹ́ wọ̀ o. Ó fún mi ní nǹkan kan ó ní you need security.
Ó dẹ̀ ti gba owó lóṣù nìyẹn nínú mítìn wèrè tóun àtàwọn tó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà yẹn ń ṣe. Mo wà mítìn yẹn ń jọ kan tó ń sọ pé lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá fẹ́ gba 15 million.
Bí tí mo ti kọ́ fáyà o nìyẹn ṣé ẹ bá àdìyẹ ń dán mo padà fáyà lọ́ọ̀yà ọ̀dẹ̀ náà ń pè mí.
Ó lọ fà o.
So ọ̀dẹ̀ náà pè mí gan lọ́gbọ̀n tèmi. So màá lọ invite Wùmí màá lọ petition Wùmí.
The right channel kì í ṣe pé true Wùmí la ti ń wá justice distraction ni Wùmí.
Wùmí ó lè wá arrest mi.
Wùmí lè arrest bàbá Wùmí lè sue bàbá ìyẹn dáa bàbá ò lè sùn wù mí mò ń sọ kínní yẹn lánàá lórí platform ọmọ success nígbà tí woman Iris tó lọ kọ kínní yẹn wà ń bẹ̀. mo ní ẹ jẹ́ ká wà diplomatic bàbá ò lè sùn wù mí bàbá ò lè petition wù mí nǹkan tán tí ò ní tán láéláé ni.
He said, I will not petition Cynthia or Wumi. I will not petition my daughter-in-law. Oh, not my daughter-in-law. She was not properly married. It was all a scam. I will not petition. I will do nothing. If she wants to petition, she can go ahead. I don't want to get into that trap. I'm chasing justice for my son. I do not want to circumvent it by pursuing any petition personally. It is not going to make sense. My attention, and I want the public to join me in chasing Cynthia from pillar to post. That was the thought of MOHBAD's father, and that is where he stands. He is so smart in that aspect. At the beginning, people might look at him and they are like, oh, this man is not smart. Maybe to an extent, because let's say he was not informed, but upon interacting with the public, it seems this man sort of started getting ideas on how to go about certain things. Well, the public helped him. They stood with him together, one voice, and the talk is about getting justice for MOHBAD. But as it is, you heard from the audio recording that has since gone viral and it's actually shaking social media, like, oh, like seriously? So all of this info existed, so MOHBAD's father could speak this way, so MOHBAD's father could say, oh, you guys think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm a wise man. I guess that's the reason why some of these people who you always find around MOHBAD's father, or some of the people who go to the inquest, the way they behave and certain things they do, and how some of them chase after money and some things they do, is as a result of what they know is going on. At times they keep quiet in the face of it all. They keep quiet, like, oh, let this one be acting like all righteous. After all, X and Y amount of money that got missing, or this amount of money that was declared is not actually the money. Oh, this that was said to have been spent on this is not what it is. But I don't know what will happen if I speak. Maybe if I speak, it will affect this person or that person. Let me just keep mute, pretend I have this audio recording until the right time. When is the right time, I'll put the audio recording out. This is exactly what is happening right now. This is what is going on as I speak. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I have thought about it. I have processed it. I kept on and on and on and on. I kept kind of trying to evaluate it, looking at it from different angles and sides, like, wait, is it not better we hear from this person first and that other one too? But lawyer, MOHBAD's father, and every other person, they've all come out to say their piece. This is what we know, this is what we know, this is what we want. And MOHBAD's father has also made it clear. So now with this audio recording, flying right, left, and center, where he said he knows what he's doing. Yes, the purpose of this audio recording is to further divide. This is called fracas. This is a strategic thing. Like, since MOHBAD's father has come out to declare he's no longer aligning with certain people who stood by him, he doesn't need them again. He's no longer aligning with them. The issue of raising money is not really relevant to him, even though some of them are still kind of speaking in a way, oh, MOHBAD's father, it's not as if they just cannot pull away from him, not because they love him that much, but it seems to be, since he's the face of the justice, secondly, they believe that their enemies will laugh at them. Like, oh, so you guys have seen it. We told you that Josie is not this and that. Now you've seen. He's done with you guys. He doesn't care what you guys want to do or not. He has picked on one or two people, and those people, he believes that they shortchanged him. He wants to be on top of the matter. After all, he said he has frame and money that the public donated. Whatever. regardless, anyhow, the thing is he has money in his pocket. So he doesn't care anymore. After all, his son's royalty that will make him even super rich is there. And he's not willing to share it with anybody. He doesn't want to collect the royalty and then come on social media and say, because you guys have been so good to me, I'm marvelous. I'm dedicating this X and Y amount of money to this less privileged or to this group of people here, there. He said, you guys can stay in your lane. I am in my lane. Now, this audio recording, there is no damage it wants to do much more than it has done in the past, even though people have already looked at Mohbad's father with all the song he sang, the lyrics of it, the context, you know, everything. People understood where he stands already, the kind of person he is, what he wants to do, what he doesn't want to do. They already know. They already understand who he is and how he goes about his life. So you don't need to be convinced further. He said they wanted to set me up with a woman. I played along, but I escaped it. They've been trying to do a lot of things. And, you know, when you begin to hear some of these things, it makes you wonder, like, to what end and what exactly is this thing? Why are people bent on disrupting, destroying others? Why? What is happening here? So he said he has been able to escape this and that because they know he likes women, blah, blah, blah. He said a lot of things. The audio recording is there. And he said Bukky Jesse is a mad woman. Yeah, he said Bukky Jesse is a mad woman. Bukky Jesse, although when he came out, he didn't really kind of attack Mohbad's father directly. She just felt she could still press and show her strength. But from the way Mohbad's father addressed the public the other time he came out again, she shows the relevance of the public via these persons. So she spoke, Mohbad's father spoke, because they are still piping down, saying, is that lawyer? Is that lawyer? So since Mohbad's father still needs phone, how many people are listening to his music that he streams? Maybe not much. Mohbad's father may not be able to churn out music that will really relate to people and then that kind of thing. Maybe he doesn't have the grace yet. But one thing that he has right now is the grace of collecting money. Donation from people. That's the grace that he has. So he's trying to play on that one to build his life, which I don't blame him. But people are like, at the expense of what? Justice for your son? Are you guys betraying yourselves? Are you sure this lawyer is not going to? Because what people are thinking is that they are going to just sit down and do a meeting. That is Cynthia and Mohbad's father with Mohbad's mother. They will finally come to a conclusion on the matter, like, I'm sorry, this and that. Although he said he never wanted this and he's not interested in such an arrangement. He said he doesn't want them to now manipulate him. Then the next thing they will bring the little boy and say, this is your son now, it's your grandson, embrace him. Then Cynthia will come too, Mohbad's mother will come, they will embrace him and rub something on him. Maybe in some couple of days he will just pass away and people will be like, hey, like father, like son, like father, that kind of thing. He said no. So it means that he's also being careful, regardless of whatever. He's also being careful not to fall prey into the hands of those or whoever out there that might take advantage of whatever it is that is going on in his life to unalive him or to cause him harm, something like that. So I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think of it all. It seems to be a crazy situation out there. So much is happening. So these are some of the things that are being dealt with here and there. So there are people who are for Mohbad's father. There are people who are saying, hey, do not blame Mohbad's father alone. There are certain persons that we know that their character is questionable. They all came on Justice for Mohbad as spokespersons, as contacts, and even some music producer. We all came together. So why are you blaming the man? Yes, he wants to sing, he wants to express himself. He knows that it's time for him to start fending for himself too. And this is the only thing that he does. And he has been saying it everywhere that he's a singer, even though he has not make any hit, like that. So why won't he use this opportunity to sing? Question is, are we to blame the studio for giving him the opportunity to do what he wants to do, or opening their doors, even if the studio is connected to one of those claiming they are clamoring for justice, claiming I'm clamoring for justice? So these are the questions. Who should we blame? Do you have a moral standing? Do you have that local standing to blame the same person that you opened your studio to? Like, if he doesn't come to our studio, he will go somewhere else. We are not the one that encourage him. He said he wants to. Are we to chase him away because we don't want him to sing? And why won't anybody want him to sing? Like they said, oh, you shouldn't sing. It's, seeking for justice for your son. There's nothing wrong. It's like saying don't talk. Singing is the same as talking. It's a form of expressing yourself, your thoughts, your inner pain, and etc. So I will not tell him not to sing. Really, I will never tell him not to sing. The only thing is the content of your song. What is it all about? And from what we've heard, all of his songs are centered on the demise of his son. It's okay. It's not as if after singing he's going to be called for a show, for a performance in New York, in London, in Kenya, Nairobi. He's not going to be called to come to Lagos and perform in a hotel, Intercontinental. He's not going for a music tour, like, oh, this MOHBAD's father is going to sing. No. All that he's doing is just for now. Maybe later, he might come up with some extraordinary vibe song that might resonate with people and they'll be like, all the same, all the same. But as it is for now, the only audience of MOHBAD's father are those who are for him or against him. Whatever it is that he wishes to make out of it is left for him. Let him go ahead, make as much as he wants to make. So be it. But we are not partial. Never ever partial. We are for justice, and that is where we stand. We will not be told what direction to look. We will not be told that we are anti-justice because we have chosen to look deeper. No, we will not accept that. That's the point of it. Justice. So why should one person say you're anti-justice because you decide to dig into some of the utterances of MOHBAD's father, decided to cross-check some of what he has said, so that you can be sure that we are treading the same. What is the crime in it? I'm not saying trying to criticize somebody, demonize a person. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about for real. For real. For real. I don't know what your thoughts are on this matter. Please do drop your comments. See you in the next update.